now for this opportunity.
Thank you, Jen. We'll get a look at him first as the Falcons will kick off. They won the toss and deferred. Meanwhile, the Falcons in the NFC South chasing the undefeated Carolina Panthers, who have a sizable lead late over the Packers of 37-20, and the Saints in a tight one with Tennessee down in New Orleans as you see the standings. Ellington and Patton back to receive. And Gabbert said he was surprised. He got the phone call Monday that he was going to take over as the starting quarterback. 49er fans anxious to get a look as Matt Bosher, the punter for Atlanta. Week 9 underway. Falcons and 49ers, and Sales for a touchback. Here comes San Francisco on offense, and the running back situation a mess as well, and so are the receivers. But for Gabbert, whose last win came back in 2012, his last start with Jacksonville in 2013.
Well, Jen mentioned his preseason tape, and when I watched it, he showed some of the traits that he didn't have in Jacksonville. He had poise. He was confident with the football. He'll need to do that today if he's going to get this offense moving here in San Francisco.
Kaepernick ran out with him, was by him throughout pregame warmups.
Illegal snap, offense. The center picked up the football, placed it back on the ground. 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's not the way to help out a quarterback who's trying to revive his career and the team, but Tony Corrente calling a penalty right away on the 49ers.
Well, this is a, can I say it, a picky penalty? I mean, I think that happens on every single snap of every single game.
You mean a center sliding the football? Sean Drone, who they picked up just this week, is the running back. Then with 8 teams on 7 different rosters, was more recently with Cleveland. Kendall Gaskins had to come in last week. Carlos Hyde, their leading rusher, has remained injured. We'll also see Pierre Thomas, the former Saint, who was signed a day after Drone this week. Patton in place of the injured Bolden. And on the offensive line, the left side has played a lot better than the right side. Second and 11. Gabbert on the move, dumps it off. That's Bruce Ellington, who gets up back to what was the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard more inside the 21, where it'll bring a third down.
That was a good job by Ellington to make something out of nothing there.
Right, it is Atlanta defense, only 10 sacks, but they are going to adjust some things to try and apply more pressure today against Gabbert. And in the secondary, William Moore and Robert Alford inactive. So Jalen Collins, the rookie, on one corner. San Francisco may try and take advantage. Gabbert, his first third down test. Hesitates, completes. And that's the tight end who will be well short of the first down Vance McDonald brought down. And it's a punting situation.
Well, you want to say you're looking for positiveness on the first drive, and didn't really see it there. Started with the penalty on that first play, which I didn't really like. But Blaine Gabbert took care of the football on 2 of his throws. Keep an eye on this offensive line. If they're able to protect him, if he's able to get the ball out on this day, then maybe they will have a much better showing.
And we'll keep an eye on punter Bradley Pinion, 5th-round choice from Clemson. He's been really inconsistent and bothered by a calf injury, but drives this one deep. Weems backing up to the Atlanta 15. And Weems gets 8 of that back, where the Falcon offense will take over just beyond the 27-yard line. Matt Ryan having another outstanding year despite some of the turnovers lately, and you talked about he wants to be aggressive and finish, but he talked about having that killer instinct. That's what's cost him in these last couple of games where they haven't played well.
You'll show killer instinct when you score points on drives into the red zone. Weren't able to do that last week. We'll see if that changes today.
After the 58-yard punt, first down pass is complete. Devontae Freeman slips a tackle, gets up there a first down. He leads the NFL in rushing. He also has 40 catches for this Falcon team, second on the team, and the leading receiver, not only on the team but in the NFL, is Julio Jones with 70 catches, and told us this is the healthiest he has been all year. Mike Person back healthy at the center spot. It was a first down pickup to the 38. Falcons with a 1st and 10. Matt Ryan with time. Open is Julio Jones. His 71st catch of the year and a first down at the 46 of San Francisco. The players up front on defense for the 49ers, maybe the steadiest crew out through the course of this season. They played well defensively at home despite the 2-6 record. Navarro Bowman takes in the defensive signals, leads the team in tackles. 3 of the top 4 corners on this team are injured, so players like Cromartie and Dante Johnson pressed into duty. Freeman works his way down to about the 40.
Now, how about your first task as a starting corner in this league is Julio Jones and Matt Ryan, not to mention Devontae Freeman, but these 2 corners, these 2 young corners, both of them who haven't had any snaps really during the regular season. Big duty today trying to stop number 11.
Second down, Freeman. Ryan fakes and throws low and incomplete to his tight end, Jacob Tamme. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Well, good start for this Atlanta offense, obviously, with the passing game. You know that the offensive coordinator and Matt Ryan love to throw the football. They run the ball almost reluctantly sometimes, even though they have the best running back in football. Well, let's see what they got here on their first challenge of the week.
Statistically, Devontae Freeman, I think Adrian Peterson would argue with that.
I don't know. We can talk about that during the course of the game. This kid's been special all year.
He's only 5'8" in his 2nd year, Devontae Freeman. On 3rd and 4, Matt Ryan, pressure coming, and he flips the completion to Freeman, who's got the first down and goes out of bounds.
And this is what I love about Devontae Freeman. In the backfield, obviously, he's been special this year, leading the league in rushing. But as a receiver for Matt Ryan, an outlet, you'll see a lot of balls go to him quickly out of the backfield. He's able to pick up big yardage there for first down.
Actually wasn't the starter at the beginning of the year. That was Tevin Coleman, but then a rib injury allowed him to step in. He did have a great preseason, and he was healthy throughout. Dan Quinn said he'd been a starter from the beginning. Freeman has been a dominant figure offensively, and here the 49ers knock him back to the 30.
Well, I think Devontae Freeman, minus that injury in the preseason, was going to be the starter here in Atlanta. Dan Quinn was saying it was without question that he was the better of the 2 backs. But the injury opened up room for Tevin Coleman. And when he got hurt, he had the opportunity again to get back in there. And look, those 1,000 yards from scrimmage in 8 games, that's just spectacular.
Tevin Coleman checks in at running back. Matt Ryan is incomplete. The coverage was very good. Again, trying to go to Jacob Tamme and Jaquiski Tartt, the rookie starting safety, on the play.
Jaquiski Tartt is a rookie in this secondary. He's a big hitter. And you see Tamme. He comes out.
Did not hear replay, no replay, so I'm not hearing that.
Nice pass breakup.
3rd and 10, an early test for the 49er defense. Teron Ward comes in as the back. Matt Ryan with time completes the pass to Tamme, who's thrown down short of the first down. It'll be a long field goal. Jimmy Ward, one of those players just called off the practice squad, making the tackle, and this will be a 44-yard attempt in that range for Matt Ryan. 11 of 14 this year. He's made from 47. Bosher, the holder, and the 40-year-old Matt Ryan to try and give the visiting Falcons the first quarter lead. The kick. And Matt Bryant delivers. 12 out of 15, and Dan Quinn has the early advantage over Jim Tomsula.
This game is sponsored by Southwest. Transparency, low fares, nothing to hide.